Hey guys, what's up? It's Merc here from Bullshit Games, and this is going to be kind of a shorter video. It's sort of the first video in the Quest for Gaming at College Season 3, but not quite. I guess it's like a pre-season opener. Because as you can see, I am back in the dorms. And that means that I'll be doing less modeling and painting videos because I don't have quite as much access to my stuff as I did when I was at home. But I'm going to be doing more videos focusing on role-playing games and RPGs and some board games, because next month is board game month. So that'll be kind of what we'll be doing for the next few months here at Bullshit Games. Now, speaking of role-playing games and the Quest for Gaming at College, I'm going to set it up a little bit differently this semester. I had been kind of talking about trying to find a gaming group and the gaming kind of culture, geek culture at college in general. And I'm still going to talk about that, but since I have found 2 gaming groups, and through that I've had invitations to others, I don't feel that I need to talk so much about trying to find a gaming group. Though I might do a video about just, how to go about looking for other people to play D&D with or whatever, but that'll be a little bit later down the road. What I want to do with this video is kind of talk about the RPGs I know that I'm going to be playing this semester, and a little bit of how I'm going to talk about them. So the first RPG that I'm going to be playing in this semester is D&D. It's our Monday night group. It's been going on now for, this will be our, I think, 4th semester playing, which is pretty cool. And the group's smaller this time around because 2 of our players graduated last semester, which is great. Congratulations to them. However, it's left us with a party of 4 people. I don't know if some other people might be coming in to play or not as the semester goes on. We'll wait and see. I have a feeling that game this semester is going to be a lot less serious and a lot more just silly and kind of goofy. Just from the group of players that we have. They like it a little less serious and a little bit more slapstick comedy, which I'm okay with, as long as some things get done each session. Everything will be fine. It'll be nice to have a game that's not overly serious, considering the other game I'm going to be running this semester, and that game is Dystopia Rising, which is the post-apocalyptic zombie science fiction RPG. Not sci-fi, but post-apocalyptic zombie dystopian RPG. I've talked about it a couple times, and now that we're actually going to be starting it, I'm going to dig into talking about the system and the setting for you guys. I'm going to talk about the party and the backstories they come up with as we go, and that's going to be a lot more of a darker, serious tone compared to the D&D game that's going to be going on this semester. Again, that's a small group. I'm DMing, and we probably have 3 to 4, maybe 5 other players that I know want to. I know I have 3 that want to play, and there's a couple others that want to play, but we're not sure about schedules yet. Which, that's kind of all this week has been hammering out schedules and when we're going to play and what we're going to play. Now, the same group that I'm going to be doing Dystopia Rising for, we had played Pathfinder last semester. One of my friends had tried his first time DMing, and I think we're going to revisit that too at some point. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I might have to make a new character. I think over the summer my character sheet got lost, but I'm okay with that. It's nothing to make a character in Pathfinder. It's a pretty quick experience. As for the RP down home, I feel that I don't know if we're going to be able to continue with the same group we had, because we're only either going to be able to play Fridays or Sundays. And for one of our players, Fridays is just out of the question because he works in the restaurant business and Fridays are a busy day and it's hard to get off. I understand. I used to have that problem. Somehow I managed to have to work Saturdays instead of Fridays at the restaurant I work at. Which is kind of a bummer because we had started a new Star Wars campaign, and I think we're going to try to keep that going. We're seeing how it works. So that's something that I'm going to be talking about as well. And the Lich Lord's running that game. Probably the other thing I'm going to use the Quest for Gaming at College here a little bit to talk about, but it's probably going to be its own video series, is talking about the game that I'm starting to work on. I've decided that I want to make my own RPG. I've had enough of... I think I've had enough experience playing all the other games that I can make my own that at least my friends and I will be happy to play. I don't know if it'll ever be anything more than that, but that's fine with me. Lastly, just kind of round out the video. As I said, I had a few invitations to other RPG groups, one of which is a fellow that I played a game with 2 semesters ago, is looking to run his own post-apocalyptic game this semester, and he's looking for players, which depending on the day and the time that it falls, I might look into doing it, even if it's just for a couple sessions, just to see what it's like. But that's really the gist of it. I had a couple invitations last semester for like Pathfinder groups and things, but from what I've deduced, and I think from what I've heard, that the gaming store up here that was near campus has closed, so that might have put a kibosh on some of those games that have been going on. But you can look forward to talking about what goes on in D&D, what goes on in our Dystopia Rising games, and just the general life of a gaming nerd at college, because I think sometimes people think it's hard to be a nerd when you're at school like this, and it's really not. It's super easy. And this semester, this series is probably going to get a little bit more vloggy, which, I mean, it's always been kind of more of a vlog than anything else, but it'll just be a little bit more of a discussion and relating personal things to it and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are on board for that, and you will at least check out the series. It'll be the 3rd time we've done it. It's the longest running and only running series here on the channel. And we'll see you next time here at Bullshit Games.